As of now, you have learned how to use the machine learning extractor with the pre-trained model such as like invoice, receipts, purchase order and so on. You will have seen that here we enter the public endpoint which we get from the so these are the public endpoints. If you want to use the pre-trained invoice model, so we need to copy this and then we are using that here in the machine learning extractor. Now, let's say you want to process document for which there is no pre-trained model exists. Means, for example, you have a document, legal contracts, and you want to process that. You want to extract the data from that documents. So, for that, you can create and train your own custom model using the document understanding portal and AI Center. So in this video, I will show you exactly how to do all these things end to end. Hello everyone, I am Manish Pandey. Welcome back to the UiPath Document Understanding series. In the previous videos, we explored how to create modern projects, train a model, publish it and use the train model in UiPath Studio. Now in this video, I will show you how to create a classic project in the UiPath Document Understanding portal, and that will use AI Center to build and deploy a custom machine learning model, especially for the contract, legal contract document. But before we begin, there's an important thing that you should know before using this one. To create a classic project, if you click on this, if you enter anything, let's say test, to create a classic project, you need to first enable the AI Center on the tenant. And this happened because AI Center is not enabled or I'm using community license. And to use this AI Center and classic project, you must have the proper license enabled. Means either you should have a trial license or full enterprise license that include the access to the AI Center and document understanding capabilities. And let me show you how to check that which license you are using. For that, you need to click on this option, go to admin, and then here you see the licenses. It says that I am using community plan. And if you click on this community plan, go to consumables, and you can see I have robot units. Here you need to make sure that you have AI units because once you start creating custom models or you will start consuming the models, it requires AI units. And once you have the plan, you can go to your tenant, click on the services, and you can find out the option here where it will ask you to add the service. You can add that specific service here. So I don't have AI units here because I don't have the proper license. So first, try to activate the enterprise license or take a trial license here. Now, once your license and services are activated and you have the access to the AI Center and document understanding portal, you are ready to go. Classic project is an older style document understanding project which gives you maximum control over the model building, training, and deployment. So, from the classic project, from the UiPath document understanding portal itself, with the use of AI Center, we can create a custom machine learning model for your document and you can consume that model in UiPath Studio using machine learning extractor. So let me show you how to create a classic project, how to create a model, how to train a model, how to deploy that model. And you side by side you will also learn about the AI Center. So in this video you'll learn about the AI Center, how to use that and also how to create a classic project, how to work with that. So let's start. To create a classic project, you need to click on the create project. Enter here some valid project name. So I will say du project underscore classic and select the classic. You see this is a full featured model building experience. And now click on advanced options. You see by default it has taken UiPath document OCI. I'll go with this. Here says that automatically populated. So based on your license, based on your document understanding, it will take that API key for OCR. Here says that OCR URL. So this is the URL for OCR, and option apply OCR on PDF. Do you want to apply OCR? So I will select auto. Based on the documents, if it is scanned, it will apply OCR. If it is not scanned, it's native document, there's no it's not scanned, then it will not apply OCR. So I'll go with the auto and then click on create. Okay, so this is the home page, we can say a main screen of the classic project. So once you create, you will see this screen. Left side you see four things. First, this is your project which contains all these document types, your extractors, classifiers, and total documents, total pages, those things. You will also notice that it is linked to AI Center. If you don't have access to AI Center, you will not be able to create it. From here, you can access all these things. You can create a document type from here. You can see how many documents you uploaded, how many pages of document that you uploaded, how many document types you created, how many extractors you have, and how many classifiers you have. Okay, so we'll go one by one from here. So first is document types. Document types means the document on which you are planning to work or from where you want to extract the data. So my document is I want to work on legal contract. So from right side, we see one button called new document type. Once you click on that, it will show you two options using forms AI, that is fixed layout forms, and second using semi structured AI. So this, when you are going to use any documents where the layouts are fixed, so you can go with the forms AI using semi-structured AI. So let's say your document is semi-structured, like somewhere you will see the structured few data that you can see is say unstructured, so that we can say as a semi-structured. So I have a legal contract. Let me show you. So this is the legal contract. We'll create a model, train that model, and consume this model to extract the data from this contract. For that, I will go with using semi-structured AI. And here you need to enter the session name. So session name basically your document type. So I will say contract. From here, out of the box document type, you want to process only the pre-trained model, the out of the box document type, let's say, which is already available here, like these documents 1040, 1040x, 4506T, bank statement, checks, invoices, pay slips, passports, receipts, like that. So you can directly select it from here. So let's say you have invoice document and now you want to create your own custom model based on that out of the box model, means based on that invoice model which is already there. So you can create your own, you can choose here from here. So let's say if you select it here, you will get here some regular fields, and then you don't want to go with all these things, you can uncheck this and you can only try with the your required fields, right? And then you can choose the column fields if you have, and you can make changes here. You can train that models. But I will go with the custom option because the documents that I want to process, this is not available in this out of the box model. I do not see contract from here. So I'll go with the custom. Okay. Now here we see the options: custom regular field, custom column fields, number of languages, number of layouts. Custom regular fields means your data points, we can say, or your the fields which you want to extract. So let's say from this document, I can say regular fields. So this I can say a regular field as a I want to extract this date, and I will say this is as a contract date. So one regular field, contract name, contract contractor address, contractor name and contractor address, client name and client address, and service consulting fees or service fees. So 5 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want 6 fields. So that is our regular fields. So I'll say 6 regular fields and custom column fields. Let's say you have this invoice document and you want to go with this. So from this table structure, you see these are the columns. So description, quantity, unit price, amounts. So in my documents, I don't have column types. So I'll go with 0. And number of languages. So my contract document is written in only one language, that is English. If you think that you have multiple languages, so you'll put it here. But you should have those documents available as a sample so that you can upload a data set, upload as a data set, and you can train those models. Now, number of layouts. How many layouts do you have for the that documents? For the contracts, I have only one. So I'll go with the one. Okay. Now, based on these details, it shows you the recommended data set size. Means how many pages of document you need to upload. So my contract document, it says that 10 to 50 pages of document that you need to upload for training. Then only you'll get the best model. Okay, I'll go with 10 documents. Now, if you'll not put anything, if you'll just say 0, it will create the document type without any fields. But if you set it 6 here, means automatically it will create 6 regular fields with some defined or default name. And if you set it 0, you need to manually create regular fields and you need to define that. So what I'll do, I will just put here 1 so that I can show you this also. Okay, I'll go with 1 and click on create. Done. Now, once you create this document type, automatically it navigates to the other screen, that is a document manager. The document manager, we can say, is your go-to tool for the labeling the documents and creating or training the data set. You can import the documents, export the data set, export the data. You can label the documents from here. Now, once you open this, you see there are some tips available to use this document manager. First, it says that you have created a regular fields. This one. Right side, you see regular fields, classification fields, and the here you see column fields. So we don't have column fields, so it's showing blank. If you want to create, you can click on plus, it will create column fields. Okay. For the classification fields, if you want to create, you can click on this. Now, I have one by default fields created here. Now I need to create 5 more. So I'll click on this and I'll add that. I'll show you all these things step by step. Okay. Now this is done. Means we have created regular fields. Now second, create column fields. So I don't want to create column fields. I'll leave this. Create classification. I don't want to create this. Importing. Configure OCR because we have already configured while creating the project there itself. Now import your documents and here's the help. So it shows that how to information these things. Once you click on that and close that, this will be also marked as a done. Now I will go with the documents. So once I'll click on this documents, it will ask me to upload that. But let me first create few more regular fields. First I will edit this itself. Click on this and here I need to enter the name. Enter here. First I want as a contract date. Okay. Copy this and paste here. And here says that uppercase letters are not allowed. So I'll do this way, C and then hyphen date. Okay. I'll go with the content type as a date. Date format, I'll go with auto. Now click save. So the first regular field created. Now I'll click on this create. I'll type here contractor name. Click OK. Once I click OK, you will see automatically field ID taken here contractor hyphen name. So I will suggest create a regular field by your own because if you'll go with that, you need to update here and then update here. So it's taking time. Okay, so easily we just need to put the name here and automatically it will take the field ID. Okay, so contractor name, the type will be string. Save it. Now, contractor address. Got it? This is string again. Save it. Fourth, I need that was client name. Client name. Then I will say client address. So see, if you are putting duplicate name, duplicate field name, then it will throw an error. So I will say client address. Okay. And then last, I need the service fees, or we can say consulting fee. Save. Okay. So I have 6 regular fields. Now it's time to upload the data, means the data set, or import the documents that you will see from here. So either you click on this or you can click on this import. Here you need to import the data. We need to enter the batch name, and right side you see the make this as an evaluation set. So like we have training set and then evaluation, training and then your testing. So I'll go with the train. So I'll say train batch and I will upload this. Click on upload. From here you see I have contract 10 documents. So I'll go with this train, or you can say train or validate. Now I have 8 documents. So basically I want to process 10 documents, and I hope you know about the 80-20 rule in the data set. And basically that's a good practice. Use 80% of document for training and validations and 20% for the evaluation, means for testing. So I'm going to upload 8. Let's click open. Okay, you see all the files selected here. Now click upload. Click import. Now from here you can see if you have document process, you see document processed. If any documents that is duplicate here, means you have uploaded 8 and one document which is already exists there, so it will show you that document skipped because that is duplicate. If there is any error in the document, you will see the error here. So currently it's importing all these documents one by one, and it is using OCR. So while importing itself, it is applying OCR on these documents. Okay, now since this is done, now click close. Now you see here it has already applied the OCR on these documents, correct? So based on the count, you see it shows the data health is poor. If you click on this, you see the data set here. It says that 0 to 10, which is poor, 10 to 50, which is average, we can say, 50 more than that, like more than 50, it's like excellent or good. Go to fields. So there was one field we created. Go to calculator, and then you see here based on the calculator, based on the number of languages, number of layouts, you see the data set. So we need to upload the recommended data size is 10 to 50. So I have uploaded 10, 8 for now, 2 I will upload as a evaluation. Okay, let's go to fields and refresh it. Okay, now it has taken all this here. Okay, save it. Now it is poor still. Now one thing I want to show you here. As you can see here, this is classic project which says that this is linked to AI Center. So how this is linked to AI Center? Let me show you. You see, we have one documents types we created. So we can directly see from project. Now let me open AI Center. Now once you create the classic project in the document understanding portal, automatically the project is created in the AI Center. Got it? Now let's open that. And once you create a document types, you see one data set is created with this name contract, correct? You go to data set and you see the contract name, that is a your document type that is created. Now you'll be thinking, what is AI Center? So AI Center is a powerful UiPath platform that lets you deploy, manage, and continuously improve the machine learning models and integrate them into your UiPath Studio. Now you see the data sets. So what is this data sets? Data set basically is a collection of documents with the labels that are used to train or evaluate the machine learning models. For example, if you are working on legal contract documents, so your data set includes the 10 sample contracts and the label fields like the contract date, client name, contractor address, client address, those details will be a data set. So those will be stored here. So currently we have just imported the document, we have not exported. Once we'll export that, then it will be stored automatically in this AI Center. Now, as we talked about the 80-20 rule, so let's go to the filter documents and you'll see here, out of 8, 6 marked as a training set, 2 marked as a validation. You see, from the first batch, that is 8 documents, so it has taken 6 as a training, 2 as a validations. And from the evaluation, now I will upload 2. So 80-20. So 80 automatically divided into two parts, training and validation. Now it is time to label the fields. You will be thinking, what is this label? What is this labeling? Labeling is basically manually tagging the, or like automatically we can say using this document understanding portal because we are using AI Center, it has the AI capabilities. So tagging the fields in the documents is called labeling. So that model learns what to extract or from where to extract. So I will apply the labeling means here we have contract date. So manually I can tell this DU model that from where you need to extract the contract date. So this is the contract date. I will search here and I will select it and I will say that this is the contract date. Now if I want to extract this and I want to show that, so I need to press U. Okay, so it has taken this date here. And to do this labeling automatically using the AI, we have three options: predict, generative predict, and modal predict. In UiPath Document Understanding, Document Manager are all about helping you the label documents faster and smarter. So we have predict, means it combines generative with the pre-labeling model. So generative AI is using the predict. And the pre-labeling model means if you have set up the pre-labeling model, if you click on the settings, go to settings and go to pre-labeling, you see the pre-labeling URL and key. Means these are the endpoint, we can say the URL. If you already have a pre-trained a model, so you can use the pre-labeling endpoint here. Means a model that is already deployed or configured, so you can set it here and you can use that. So if you'll go with this predict, it will use this feature, means generative AI and the model predict. Now if we'll go with this generative predict, so it will predict all the fields with the generative model, means generative AI. And this generative AI is used to predict the fields value and it doesn't rely on any pre-trained or custom model. Modal predict, it uses a pre-labeling endpoint. So as you have seen from settings, so once the pre-labeling configured, then only you can use this modal predicts. So in my case, I'm not going to use that pre-labeling. I'm going to create my own custom model. So I'll go with the generative predict. Okay. And we just need to click on this button, which will use the generative AI and look into your document, and based on the regular fields, it will try to label the fields, try to identify and label the fields. Now you see, based on this color, it has labeled that. So contract date, we have done this manually. Now contractor name, so it has considered that this is the contractor name. Correct. This is the contractor address. This is client name. And this is the address. Now service fee. So it has taken $250 per hour. That is the service fee, which is correct, right? Same way, we have to apply the labeling for all the documents we uploaded. So I will go to the next one. And same way, I will click on generative predict. Got it? Let me quickly do this for all. Okay. From this drop down, from this filter documents, you see an option. We can either go by batches. So we have 8 documents, or you can go by the this training set or evaluation set or validation sets. We have labeled or unlabeled. So we have 8 documents which is labeled now, and we have 6 training sets and 2 validation sets. Now we will upload evaluation set. So click on import, and this time I will say evaluation batch. This time I will say make this as an evaluation set and click on this one. Go to evaluate, and I will go with 2 more documents. Click upload. So you got it right. Let's click on import. Now click on close. Now go to the filter, and we'll go with the either unlabeled filter. So we can filter based on unlabeled or based on this batch, or we can go with this evaluation set. Okay, now we have 2 more documents. So we'll click on generative predict. Okay, so now we are done with this 10 documents. Now from here we can export this data set to the AI center. I will show you one more options. So from here we are done. From the document manager, we are, we just need to import the document and label the documents, label the fields. Let's go back to the document understanding portal. And now let's refresh it first. Once you refresh this site, you'll see 10 documents uploaded and 10 pages. So each document has one page and one document type. Now after this, we'll go to the extractor. From here, we need to create an extractor. Once we'll create an extractor, means this extractor we are going to use in your workflow, in your UiPath Studio. So we have two options. You want to create extractor, automated training or manual training. If you go with the manual training, you will have to train this model manually by going to the by exporting the data set, creating a pipeline, creating ML packages, and multiple things you need to do in the AI center. I'll say, I will suggest go with this automated training. So I will go with this. Extractor name, I will say legal contract. Okay, this is the extractor name. From the document type, we can select contract. Here says that must contain only later. So we can remove the space here from here. Legal contract. Okay, we'll select the document type as a contract, where it says that the contract has 10 documents. And from here, you need to choose the model. So I'll select only document understanding if we have our custom model, custom extractor, custom document. If we have any documents, that model that you can see like any invoices or anything, passport, then you can go with this. But for my document, I will go with this model document understanding, and the version I will take the latest one. Okay. Here says that do you want to use GPU? So if you want to use, you can use it, else you can set it false. Okay, I don't want to use GPU, but it recommends that to use GPU so that based on the documents, it can complete the task faster. So we can set it. Now click on train, means we need to train that based on this model. Click on train. Now once you click on that, you see here this extractor has been created and document type is this, extractor name is this, and the status is not started. For now, it's not started. Let's refresh it. Now it says that in progress. So meanwhile, it's working on this extractor. I will go to the AI center so that I can show you what happened when we created an extractor using automated training. Let's go to AI center. So you can see here from the dashboard, it has created automatically one dataset based on the extractor, because while creating the extractor, we selected that contract document type which has 10 documents, right? So it has taken that documents as a data set. It has created a separate data set. Now you see, based on the extractor, it has created the ML package. Now, because we have taken automated training, so no need to create the ML package, no need to create the pipelines. It has created ML package named legal contract, that is same as extractor name. Now you see the pipelines, it has taken as a legal contracts and currently it's running, and it has taken as a train. Now let's go back to the data set. Let me explain all these things one by one. So we have data set. So one more data set created. Let's click on this. And once you click on that, you will see legal contract, that is our extractor. Click on this. It has all these data set. So it has images, latest, split CSV, schema, those things. Now this set is empty because we need to export it from document manager. Then only we can access. Leave it. We'll go with this only. Now go to data labeling. So data labeling here, we are not doing anything because we have completed the data labeling from the document manager, from the document understanding portal itself. Once we create the document type, it automatically navigates to the document manager. So this is not required. Now ML packages. So ML package, you see, no need to create this manually if you are using it from the document understanding portal. It has automatically created this and it says that undeployed. Once you click on it, you see the package version, that is 24.10.4, and the training version, that is 0. Created time this one, change log this, status is undeployed, and training enabled. Now go to pipeline runs and you see currently the pipeline is created based on some automatic defined name. So pipeline this, package name legal contract, package name is this ML package, type is train, version this one, status is running, and this create. So currently the pipeline training is running. Here the status will be changed automatically. You need to wait for few more minutes, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes based on your documents. You can keep refreshing after 10 minutes, you can see like that. Go to pipelines. So same pipelines that you can access it from here by clicking on this ML packages, you see it from here. Let's wait for few minutes and we'll be back after that. Let's refresh it. Okay, now you see here, after 17 minutes, the status is changed to successful. Means the train pipeline to train this model, it has taken 17 minutes and the score is 1, means 100%. If you click on this, you will see here the details and you see the outputs. The zip file, which is 3 GB of data, which has all the files. This result, this is artifacts. We'll open this artifacts. This is the evaluation matrix. We click on this, and from here you can download this one and open one by one. So you see, for all these regular fields, we have 1.0, means we have the score 1.0. For the F1, we have 1.0, for the precision 1.0, and recall we have 1.0. For this contract date itself, we have 100% score everywhere. Second is evaluation underscore du.excels. That is the evaluation Excel file. You can see it from here. We have summary, sheet, and then regular and classification fields. So you can see it from here. We have two evaluation dataset, two files that we uploaded, right? For each, you can see for contract 100%, fill label and due label 100%, 100%, count 100% accurate for two. Now, from the regular, you can see the data. Basically, it extracts the data. So there are two file name, contract 5 and contract 8. These two are train batch. Okay. And you see here the contract date, it has taken this one, and the score is 100%. The confidence score and the filled score. The confidence and the score, which is 100%. Contractor name, actual contractor, and the contractor name. Same way you see contractor address, and the score is 100%. Client name, for this one it says that 0.99 means this is also around 100%, we can say, because data is correct. Client address, this looks correct, 100% score. And service fee, which is also correct. Overall accuracy is 100%, right? So this way you can see the output of the evaluation. So this way you can see the pipeline reports. You can also download the pipeline reports. Okay, let's go back to the pipelines. Now you see this is the pipeline, that is train pipeline, which took 17 minutes, and the score is 100% and the status is successful. Now go back to the ML packages, and now you see it is showing deployed. The status is changed from undeployed to deployed. How? Let's open this. Because once you train this model, automatically it creates a newer version. Let's go back to the document understanding portal. And now you see here we have one extractor. Go back to this. And now you see the status also changed to available. Got it. Once you click on this, you can see an option which says that ML skill is ready to use. And we have an option to stop the ML skill. From the right side, you see the endpoint address. You can copy the URL, open Notepad, and paste that URL. So this is the endpoint of this ML skill, basically your extractor, this legal context. Now this we can use directly in our UiPath automation, in our workflow. Now go back to the AI center. Now you see in the ML skill, automatically the ML skill is created, right? Because once we train that, it has automatically deployed that package, the increased version, the version 1 that has been deployed here, and after that it has created a ML skill based on the extractor name, and which is available now, means ready to use. Once you click on this one, you can access the endpoint from here. You can copy this. So either you can access it from here or you can access it from there. So basically, if you go with the automated training, no need to access UiPath Access Center. You can directly do everything from the document understanding model. Means you just need to create a project, create a document types, and then complete the data labeling, create an extractor with automated training, and then automatically a pipeline will be created, a ML package will be created in the AI center. Once it is the training is done, the train pipeline is successful, automatically you see the status here that is available. And after that, once the pipeline is done, that ML package will be deployed, the upgraded version that will be deployed, and the ML skill will be automatically created and will be ready to use in your automations. So no need to open AI center. I have only opened both side by side just to show you how it works. But we are just creating everything here. You'll have noticed that I have not created anything in the AI center. Automatically it is syncing from document understanding portal. Now it's time to consume this model in your UiPath automations. Let's open this. So this is our automation workflow. Let's click on manage packages by going to design, and we need to install intelligent OCR.activities. This one, once this is done, you have the appropriate dependencies. You need to click on this taxonomy manager. We need to create a document type. For that, I'll create a group called legal. That's a legal department, we can say. And now we can create a document type without any category. So I'll go with this contract. I will say contract. This is my document type. Now inside this, I want to create, for now, I will create one so that I can show you how we can use that, how we can map that. Click on filled and I'll just say contract date. And this is going to be a date. Save it. Okay, our taxonomy is ready. After that, we need to take load taxonomy here, create a variable taxonomy, create a digitized document, this one, everything is part of a intelligent OCR package. Now this time I'm going to take any other document. So I'll go with 11 number. I will copy this as a path, paste it here, create output as a doc text, or you can say document text. I'll create a document object model as a DOM. And from the UiPath document OCI, it has automatically taken the API key based on your license. Now, classification is not required because we have only one document and I will go with the document type ID. Document path, I will take same as this one. Basically, you can go with the variable. Taxonomy will take with variable. Document text, this one. Document object model, this one. And document type ID, we will take it from here. We will go to this document, copy this document type ID, and we can paste here in the double quotes, which is no group dot no category dot contract. But actually, we created that. Let's validate that. We created the group here. Let's move that inside the group. Okay, this is done. This is group. Okay, since it has taken this one is only, no problem. We'll create extraction result. Now, in the data extraction scope, we'll take machine learning extractor. And now here you remember we used to enter the public endpoint. If we are using invoice, we enter the public endpoint for the invoice, which is pre-trained model. Now we will take our ML skills. So if this your UiPath Studio is connected to licensed one, then you will see the ML skill automatically. It will come here. Else you can access it from extractor. You'll go here and you'll copy the endpoint address. And now you will paste that endpoint here in the double quotes. Got it? And configure the extractor. Click on maximize this and click on this gear that settings and get capabilities. Once you'll get the capabilities, automatically you see here that option NA. Let's see here we have only one date created in the taxonomy manager. Click on this. Now you see all the fields that we have created in our model. We have 6: contract date, contract name, contractor address, client name, client address, and service fee. Got it? Now, based on your taxonomy fields, you can map it here. So we have contract date, so we'll map it with this. Save it. And now you can run this and you can extract the data from here. Got it? I can show you here. Let's say I will take here one right line and I will say just let's say stop here or pause here. I'll go one by one, step into, and now you can let me open extraction result from this locals, and you see this is legal document. The document type is this one. Let's search for that field. So the field is contract date and the value. So this is the value 2025 620. That is the date. So basically, we have successfully extracted the data from the legal contract document using our created custom model. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you so much for watching.